Hey, my name is John, and I came here to see Elon Musk and support Trump to be the next president, and just see everyone in person, attend a great rally, and see a lot of patriots together. When he called me, the first thing that happened, I screamed, and it was $1 million, and I was pumping my check in the air, pumping my arms in the air, and I went up and. Actually, meeting Elon, I kind of forgot about the money for a little bit since he's such an influential figure.
It might have been illegal. So let me make the case. You just heard from a gentleman by the name of John who won $1 million from a lottery that was organized by Elon Musk's PAC, known as the America PAC. But there is one huge problem. The lottery is very, very likely illegal, and here's why. Now, in order to enter this lottery, you have to sign a petition created by the America PAC, which is for registered voters in swing states only. You get where we're going with this? All right, so the petition states that if you sign it, you are showing your support for the First and Second Amendments. So let's take a look at a screenshot of this effort. All you have to do is enter your name, address, and contact information. And here's where the money comes in. If you sign the petition, you're automatically eligible for a daily lottery, giving $1 million to a random petition signer. The petition also promises to pay voters $47 for every person they refer to sign the petition, except if you're in Pennsylvania, a critical swing state where you'd get paid more. So let's take a look at that. As you can see, special offer for Pennsylvania registered voters: sign this petition and get $100, refer a petition signer and get $100. Okay, so this is a problem because according to the law, United States law in particular, it goes against the law, breaks the law. Here's an excerpt from section 10307 of Title 52 of the United States Code. Quote, whoever knowingly or willfully pays or offers to pay or accepts payment either for registration to vote or for voting shall be fined not more than $10,000 or imprisoned not more than 5 years or both. So the DOJ election crimes manual also states that for an offer or a payment to violate this law, it must have been intended to induce or reward the voter for engaging in one or more acts necessary to cast a ballot. Now, beyond the legality of the petition, it's also unclear how effective this will be in its goal of basically driving new voter registration. As Politico notes, the two winners from Pennsylvania so far identified by the PAC, John Dreyer and Christine Fischel, are both registered Republicans who registered to vote years ago, according to the state's voter file. Both also have voted in several elections over the past few years, and they had already returned mail ballots for the November election prior to winning Musk's sweepstakes, according to state voting records. So when asked about this petition, Kamala Harris suggested that the US government was investigating its legality. Take a look.
Elon Musk is giving away $1 million a day to voters who sign a petition. Do you have concerns about that in the context of law? This sort of legal framework around elections.
Well, on the first point, I think people are looking into that. On the second point,
when you say people, do you mean the U.S. government?
I mean, I hear that folks are looking into it just based on the stuff you all are reporting.
So. There have been other things that Elon Musk has done, and I've seen people claim that, oh, this is fishy, it might be illegal. In those cases, I looked into it and I would see the Democrats did similar things, it wasn't illegal. But this is a different story. And so, Cenk, I don't know if anything is really gonna happen. I don't know if they're actually investigating the legality of this, but what are your thoughts?
So look, the legality of it seems super clear. So I'm gonna read you two more sections here because it's kind of crystal clear. Then I'm gonna tell you about why they're doing it, because strategically it makes sense, although it's laden with the deepest irony and hypocrisy you can imagine. So 52 USC 10307C says that anyone who knowingly or willfully gives false information et cetera, or pays or offers to pay or accepts payment either for registration to vote or for voting shall be fined not more than 10,000. So that part is super clear. If you're giving any kind of offer to pay for a registration to vote, it is illegal, right? Now, is a lottery offer to pay? Well, you go to DOJ Election Crimes Manual at 44, and it says the bribe may be anything having monetary value, including cash, liquor, lottery chances, and welfare benefits such as food stamps. So is a chance of winning a lottery considered paying? Yes. Is paying for people to get registered, which is part of the voting process, illegal? Yes. So unless they got some genius lawyers who are gonna find a way around this, it seems to be clearly illegal. So now, okay, why are they doing it? Think about it. Number one, if Donald Trump wins, partly because of this tactic, who cares? There's gonna be no enforcement, right? That makes sense. You can imagine Donald Trump being like, you know what, Elon, the way that you helped me to win was illegal, so I'm going to have you arrested. That's obviously not gonna happen, right? Okay, but what if they lose? Well, that's no problem, because if Kamala Harris went to go enforce this, you know what the right wing would do? Like a river of tears. Oh, they're persecuting us.
Lawfare.
Lawfare are billionaires just because they broke the law. Now they're not above the law. Our billionaires are not above the law. This is so unfair. This is so unfair. I mean, the law is crystal clear, but so what? We were trying to cheat. Oh, right. What happened to voter fraud? These provisions of the law are about voter fraud. So here's Elon Musk doing massive voter fraud before the election while they pretend we're really concerned about voter fraud. Oh, the illegals are voting. Oh, really? Where? How? Give me the data. Good news, Heritage Foundation, the deep right-wing think tank, Project 25, they're the ones who wrote it, right? Did a study for decades about voter fraud, and it's true, it does happen. 0.0000006% of the time. So it almost never happens in the type that they're talking about, where someone goes in and does a double vote, or they're an undocumented immigrant who's voting, et cetera. But when it comes to massive voter fraud from the right wing doesn't seem concerned about voter fraud.
I know.
Interesting.
But when it happens 0.00006% of the time, it happens every time.
You missed 2 zeros.
Oh, sorry.
Okay. So guys, we have an uneven battlefield here where the right wing can do anything they like, they can break the law, and all they gotta do is cry about it afterwards. And then Trump, as we showed you earlier in the show, says, you don't need any laws. If I have a political opponent, I'm gonna put him in jail. Well, what crime did they commit? It doesn't matter, they don't have to commit a crime.
Yeah.
So they say, oh, they're doing lawfare to us. Well, we're showing you clear crimes you committed, and you've been committing your whole life, and you're part of the elites, and they let you get away with it, and it disgusts me. And the right wing says, yeah, your elite's getting away with it, disgusts me. My elite's getting away with it is awesome. I love it when we break the law. I love when we cheat on elections. I love when we do voter fraud. And they do. Just ask any right winger, they're like, Elon, give me the money, I want to cheat, I want the money, let's cheat, yeah. And you know what they'll say every time? Oh, you guys did it. But wait, show me the voter fraud. There is no voter fraud on the other side. You made up 2,000 mules and a kraken. There's a bunch of loons. That didn't happen at all. You know that they withdrew, the publisher of dumbass Dinesh D'Souza's documentary, 2,000 Mules, they took it off the market because it was filled with lies and they were getting sued. Fox News sued, Newsmax sued, Rudy Giuliani sued, lie, lie, lie. If you're a right winger and you hate the establishment, that makes sense. You hate corruption, that makes sense. If you then say our side should lie and cheat and steal elections, that doesn't make sense. And so I'm sorry if that hurts your feelings, but we care about reality and actually getting this country back on track, unlike you guys who are obsessed with me. I should get to cheat, Elon should get to cheat. Our billionaires are what we pray to and worship. What kind of populist kisses the ass of these elitist billionaires and says they should be above the law? Okay, right wing, you sound so populist, yeah. Thanks for watching the Young Turks, really appreciate it. Another way to show support is through YouTube memberships. You'll get to interact with us more. There's live chat emojis, badges. You've got emojis of me, Anna, John, JR. So those are super fun. But you also get playback of our exclusive member-only shows and specials right after they air. So all of that, all you gotta do is click that join button right underneath the video. Thank you.